Check.
Check.
All right, we're good.
You sure you don't want like 8 more checks?
No, we're good. We're perfectly good. We're golden pony boy. All right, ready? All right, let's knock it out. All right, here we go. Hey. My name is, yeah. So, what's the timestamp?
Timestamp is 1:48 a.m. Saturday, December 31st, New Year's Eve.
I think that's like the 4th time we've read the time.
Yeah, it really is.
The 4th time we said this New Year's Eve.
By the time we actually get a good recording, it won't be New Year's Eve anymore.
It'll be New Year's.
It'll be New Year's.
It'll probably be the 2nd, actually, before it's done. Any resolutions this year?
Not really. I'm not the type of person to really put much thought into New Year's resolution.
I think it's corny.
Yeah, I find it interesting that people like try to. They have to have a new year to accomplish their goals. I don't understand that.
Me.
I'm more of the mindset that.
New year, new me.
What was that?
New year, new me.
Oh yeah. Like I don't understand it. I think that if you really want to make a change in your life, the best time to do it is like in the moment, isn't it? Why would you wait to a new year to try and actually change something in your life? So that never really made much sense to me. So I don't really typically follow that type of I don't know how you would put it, mindset.
It's that whole attachment schema. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I have to be with everybody else. This state of mind that I have has to correlate with the vast majority of people I know and people around me.
Yeah, like so many people have New Year's resolutions, so it just became like a social thing. So everybody has to have one.
Social media dictates. Even though I don't want to stop drinking, even though I don't want to stop spending money, even though I don't want to stop smoking dope and doing stupid shit, I'm gonna say I'm gonna do it for 2 months, and then I'm gonna go right back to doing it.
Right. And it also begs the question because like the whole idea of a New Year's resolution has become like a cultural thing. Like, a lot of people have New Year's resolutions because everybody around them has New Year's resolutions. What was the first New Year's resolution? Like, when did that shit start,
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the majority of people who have a resolution can't describe to me what the word resolution means. Unless it's relative to television.
It's that thing on screens, dude.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even then, spell it.
Spell it?
No, not you. But them.
Them?
Spell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyways, go ahead, pose the question while I'm doing this. Real quick, just one time.
Pose the question.
Pose the question.
Okay.
Why are we?
So, why are we recording this so late, huh?
All right, so I'll get to that in a second. We're doing this for mostly, which we're probably almost out of time now anyways. For mostly, we're doing this because I want to. And we're going to do it better than everybody else. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be as entertaining. I'm not immature enough to make noises with my mouth that isn't.
PewDiePie.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not, but whatever.
It's more of a casual, almost a podcast, but in shorter periods of time, not as long.
We're just going to talk shit.
We're just going to talk, like we normally do.
You're going to watch the gameplay. We're going to talk shit. Politics, movies, video games, music, personal shit. We just going to talk shit.
Yeah. So, speaking of which, typically we spend Christmas together. This Christmas, though, I visited some family and I was away. So, how was everything while I was gone?
It was good, man. It was a lot less stressful. My mother wasn't such a... she wasn't pulling her hair out this year.
That's good. She does stress a lot.
Timmy was here. Your mother was here.
Uh-huh.
My brothers came, all but one. All but two. They was having a hard time, spending Christmas without their mom for the first time.
Yeah, I understand that.
So, them being here, they had a good time. It was good. I got open gifts. Got some nice shit.
Got to open mine tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you for getting me something.
I want my dick sucked.
You ain't getting that.
That's what I want. That's my gift to
Okay.
me.
Well, I
from
mean,
you.
you live close to a very famous street that's known for prostitution.
I don't
Could I
want
get
my
you like
address.
a voucher
I don't
or
want
like
my
a
address.
hooker gift card or something?
No, just your mouth.
Hey, the women here are very classy.
No, it was good.
That's a lie.
It was good. It was a good time, and yeah.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
While I was away, I was visiting my father's side of the family and seeing some family I haven't seen in, well, more than a year, at minimum. Seeing my grandparents, my grandmother and grandfather. Haven't seen them since January, and it was great. My older brother, he was living up in Atlanta, Georgia, for the past 4 years. I saw him and my niece and nephew only once in the 4 years that they were living there. They recently moved back. Got to talk with them, see them again, see the kids. It was a great time, really. They've grown up like so much. It's incredible. Like my nephew now has a deeper voice. It just blows my mind.
I remember when my balls dropped. It was awesome. It was awesome. It went from how the hell to this.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome. Like this voice ain't just from smoking cigarettes. Like it was. Awesome.
It's from editing his voice in a program.
Yeah, that too. But it was awesome.
I just have that type of deep manly voice by nature. Luckily.
The monotone with no personality.
Oh yeah. Okay. But
anyways, how's your dad doing?
My dad?
I ain't seen him since.
He's doing good. He's working on projects. You know, he's up there in his years, so he kind of has to find little projects to do to keep himself busy and from going nuts. So he's been recently working on basically a little vegetable garden. He has rabbits that he breeds and then consumes.
Mm-hmm. I've never had rabbit. What does it taste like? Does he kill the rabbits?
Yeah, he has a station that he kills them humanely, of course. It's a quick death. But after that, they're basically strung up by their feet, and then skinned, gutted, all that good stuff, and then harvested for meat. And
sounds like a porn I watched the other day.
Sounds violent.
I'm into that BDSM, beat the shit out of somebody.
That's some hardcore shit. That's some. That's some
gotta get the
some
aggression
dark web
out,
shit right there.
Gotta get the aggression out. Cigarettes ain't
But
no-
yeah. So basically, as far as how it tastes, it by itself, rabbit is not a very tasty meat. It's very gamey. But depending on how you prepare it, it can be really good. Like my dad's looked up a number of different recipes, German stews that incorporate rabbit, and I've tried it. And when it's prepared properly, it's actually really good. He's made sausage out of them with like bits of apple in it and cinnamon, and it's just fantastic. Actually,
Make jerky.
Yeah, jerky. I'd have to let him know because that's actually a good idea.
And they send up some jerky.
Like some
I'm not
pepper and
I'm not gonna
salted
say from where,
rabbit
but
jerky. That
needs
sounds
to-
kind of
need
good.
to send up some jerky.
But other than that, he's recently picked up some chickens, so he can start having them lay eggs and stuff like that. He pickles his own pickles. He's kind of just doing his own thing to keep himself busy. He works sparsely, so when he has work, he works. When he doesn't, he just works on home projects and stuff like that, constantly trying to improve the house. But he's doing good. He's doing good. Nothing wrong with his health or anything, which is great. And then my Nana and Papa, got to see them again, which was another great thing. Haven't seen them since January, like I said. And, it's kind of strange. I remember as a kid, Christmas time was like so amazing because you would see all your family, and especially my grandparents. I loved my grandparents as a kid. But as of late, it's almost kind of depressing to see them at Christmas. Reason being is my grandfather, he's so old. My grandparents are probably, I feel bad for not knowing their exact age, but if I had to ballpark it, as bad as that sounds, my grandfather's in his 80s for sure, probably on the closer side to getting to 90. And his mobility, he's had multiple strokes throughout his life since I think like his 50s. And it's definitely had a stacking effect on his ability to sort of maneuver. We spend Christmas Day at my Aunt Sally's house, and she lives on a lake, but well, more of a river that leads to a lake. But it everything on the main part of the house, like the living room and the kitchen and the bedrooms, is all upstairs. So it was a challenge to get my grandfather actually up there this year. We had to actually put him in his wheelchair and carry him up the stairs. Just getting him to turn around and sit down, he requires assistance for that type of stuff now. And I mean, I love my grandparents to death, but it's just almost sort of sad to see them the way they are right now. It's just, I'm grateful to see them. I know that they're not going to be around forever. They're probably got a few more years in them, just if I had to guess, at least as far as my grandfather is. My grandmother is probably going to outlive him. But it was good to see him overall. I mean, yeah, I have to get that time in while I can.
Yeah, no. I think that's the curse of getting older.
Yeah, it makes me very cynical.
Yeah.
Because I look at that and I think, I don't ever want to be like that. I don't want to be that old. It almost kind of makes me, not suicidal, but like I wouldn't be mad if I died a little early, because I don't ever want to be unable to turn around, just to turn around, to need assistance to do that. Not to mention, I'm not even sure, how does it work with him having to go to the bathroom, shit like that. Like, I don't even want to know. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to know how bad it is, because that type of stuff to me is just like depressing. Like, I don't ever want to be like that, But other than that, Christmas was great.
That's good.
Lots of food.
Oh, yeah.
Loads of food. Delicious food. Made by my grandmother, my Aunt Sally.
Collard greens?
No collard greens. No collard greens. Lots of ham, turkey. A delicious turkey. I'm the type of person that, like...
It wasn't smoked turkey, though.
I'm the type of person...
We had smoked turkey.
Okay.
You should have been here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was busy seeing my very, very old grandparents and my nephews.
Had smoked turkey.
I don't like white meat, all right?
But was
this white meat this year was delicious. This was the most moist white meat I have ever had.
Wow.
Yeah.
Including pussy. Including.
There's an argument to be made there.
Wow.
It's pretty close, man.
Wow.
This shit was good.
Damn, that food better than pussy. And it was white. So I don't even like white women, so I can't vouch. That's okay. But anyways, to get back to not go on unnecessary tangent.
Tangents are what we do best.
Yeah, I agree. But as we get older, I feel, to put things into perspective, we learn to accept death more often because we start to lose more family that we're not used, to believing that they're invulnerable to death. Because as we're younger, we see them accomplish feats that we're unable to fathom because our brain hasn't developed enough through experience to understand that one day you're going to be old enough to do the same shit. You're not always going to be 5 years old. There's not always going to be a Santa Claus. There's not, all the fantastical ideas you have when you're younger. So, I've watched a lot of family pass away this year, and it's been a life lesson in teaching me to accept death and to really take control of life and just move forward and not stop. Because no matter what, your parents are going to die, your grandparents are going to die, you're going to die.
Yeah.
Well, no matter what, they loved you while they was here. You loved them. If you didn't, whatever. And you always got memory. And if you believe in a afterlife, whatever faith or belief you have,
unless you get Alzheimer's, which case
that's the worst. That's the worst.
Ain't it though?
Yeah. I done seen a case of that myself personally this year.
See, that's one thing I am grateful for is my grandparents seem to still be able to remember
That shit is
everything.
bad. That shit is bad. You know, you
Yeah.
personally, I wouldn't wish that on nobody.
Yeah. I mean, I can't sympathize, but I could empathize that
It's
having
bad.
somebody so close to you forget who you are would just be.
Just imagine, right? Put it in your head. Visualize. You see your dad,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know your name, but he knows who you are.
Yeah.
And when you leave the room, he starts crying because he thinks you're gone forever.
Yeah, for
You know
real.
what I mean? Not to make it sad.
No, but that's the harsh truth of it, though, right? Like, you can't really try to pretend shit like this doesn't exist because it does, and people deal with it, and it's heartbreaking. It really is.
Yeah, but it's life.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm a firm believer in your mind keeps you going over your physical health. So I can smoke 3 packs a day and still live till I'm 100 playing basketball and football if my mind tells me I can. That's what I believe.
Well, it's not only a belief thing. Last time I checked, the oldest man and woman in the world, the woman had been smoking a pack a day cigarettes since she was, I believe, 15, and the man who's like 105 or something, and the woman's like 110, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but the man had been smoking since he was 12 years old, a pack a day, and they're the oldest people in the world right now. See, shit is like people like to say that, you know, if you smoke, you're gonna die early. There's a definitely increased chance of it. Like, absolutely, it's proven. But it's not 100% set in stone. People don't give the human body enough credit for the shit it's able to deal with. The amount of harm you can do to your body and still keep going is absolutely incredible.
We are the most complex machines on the face of the earth.
That's exactly why we're the only intelligent creatures on the planet, because we have these bodies and these minds that can withstand decades of abuse and
That's right.
still keep going.
That's right. So with that being said, what's the time on that stopwatch?
Time is 15 minutes 51 seconds.
That's long enough. My name is. And you are.
And I am Matt.
Matt what? Short dick. Thank you.